Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Marks Diecast Restoration. So on the roundabout today we've got a little mini Lesney Fleet Resto. Got an old classic here, the Pontiac. This is actually just such a cool looking car, looking casting. This is back when they used to make cars really good. So let me see here. I can't see that one. I'm trying to see if I can get a good description of it. Here we go. The Pontiac. So it looks like the GP or something. Sports Coupe. I'll have to get out the big book. I know there's no variations on this thing. But anyway, one of these is missing the A-pillars right here. So I'll have to fabricate those. It's funny how they just fall off or get damaged and there's nothing else wrong with the car. It's almost like somebody just takes a little screwdriver and just pops it out. But anyway, let's get these Pontiacs looking really good. It's a true classic of a Lesney. So let's get the big book out and see what it looks like. Stick around. Alright, so here's the Pontiac. It looks like the GP's Grand Prix. I don't think I knew that. So the C2 version must have been the second go around for Matchbox. So there it is. There's what it looks like, all shined up. Alright, let's see if there's any variations. And we're looking for number 22. There it is. 1964, that was -3, hadn't even been thought of yet. And orange red body, and then red body. So I'm not too sure how to do the orange red body. I'll have to Google image that, but I'm going to do the red body. Alright folks, so there they are. Let's get them taken apart and see what they're made of. Stick around. Alright, I got all the Pontiacs taken apart. And this one here was full of dirt, so it spent some time in the mud pile. Clean that up really good. But what was interesting, do you remember the one that I showed you that had the missing A-pillars? Well, when I drilled it apart, look at that. So it all broke, it came apart. So this was never taken apart, but what's really confusing is there's no spring retainer to hold on the doors. So there's that one, and then here's one that's got the little spring retainer. So this one's going to involve a lot of body work. First, break out the JB weld, put it together, and then the A-pillars, and then we'll see if I can salvage it. I'm hoping I can. The only problem is the doors won't be operational because I don't have that spring retaining system. So anyway. Alright folks, wish me luck. Alright, stick around. Alright, here's an update on my Pontiac Grand Prix. So I start off with 3 of them, as you know. So this one was the one that was totally broken. So I reattached it. I had to do it a couple times. And I had to glue the doors because this doesn't have a retaining mechanism. And I did the A-pillars. So I decided to make this my custom. Because, you know, this would be a cool car to customize and detail out. So, plus, I don't think it's really worthy to be restored because I did so much repairs on it. So anyway, there's that. And here's the chassis. So I'll do those. And then over here is my interiors and my glass. They turned out really good. And then my little tires. Go spray those with some black paint. Alright, folks, so stick around for the fun. Alright, here's an update on my Pontiac. So this here is the one, or no, is it this one? No. This is the one that I did major modifications to. Only thing I couldn't get was this little blemish right here, but the rest of it came out pretty decent. Here's some detail. That. And then here's the chassis. Very nice. So I'll get these painted up tomorrow and then keep on keeping on, folks. All right, stick around. All right, folks, we're taking a look at the final reveal. Let's see what I started with. I started with 3 Pontiacs that are in desperate need of repair. All right, let's see where I ended up. All right, it is time for my reveal for my Pontiac Grand Prix. So I started with 3, and the other one I was going to do a custom. So let me get these off the roundabout. Turned out pretty good, the nice red and detail and everything. So this, when I took it apart, broke in the very beginning. And I tried about 3 times. I JB welded it, glued it, and every time it kept breaking when I wanted to take it outside and paint it. So I've decided to save this for another day. And there's the interior. I got it all ready to go. I was going to paint it a metallic blue. And then here's the chassis. So, yeah. There it is. It didn't turn out very well. Sometimes you just got to put things away for a while and then come back and revisit it. So I will revisit that. So meanwhile, get those off. Put these back on. So let me know what you think of these. I think they came out pretty good. So I got a couple more Restos coming down the pipeline. In fact, let me bring it out. I am doing a fleet of these. The little Fiat. And I got all these luggage carriers already. So anyway, stay tuned for that. So just gotta figure a good paint mixture. All right, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.
That's all, folks.